Hello, friends, and welcome back to Growing Older and Living Bolder with Pam. Today, I am sharing one of my happiest little garden projects, my strawberry wall.
I'm growing older, feeling bolder every day, finding all the little joys along the way. I'm still laughing, still learning, still going strong. Every sunrise whispers, come on, carry on. Getting older, living bolder. This is my time to shine.
My husband Kevin made this wall for me out of just some simple redwood lumber. I love the design, and I will share how we built this with you. As we get older, gardening can still be joyful, but the bending, the kneeling, the hauling heavy pots isn't always as easy as it used to be. This vertical wall setup has been such a blessing. Beautiful, productive, and wonderfully gentle on the back and knees. Strawberries, they're beautiful little plants. They're sweet, they're generous, and they grow beautifully in small places. My grandkids, they love strawberries, so I can never grow enough of them. A vertical wall brings everything up to eye level. There's no crouching, no crawling, no gopher battles, and much less pest problems. For senior gardeners, this setup is ideal because the pots are very lightweight and these are made from plastic and have small hooks which connect to the wood. Watering is simple. As you see, I used simple top drip watering system, and harvesting is comfortable. I love the no bend structure of this design. The berries, they hang freely, so no rotten fruit on the ground. This design turns a plain wall into a living piece of art. If you ever wondered a garden that feels good and makes you smile every time you walk outside, this is definitely it. Let me walk you through what you're seeing behind me. Well, there's the frame. I started with some simple wood slats, horizontal boards that were 1x6s and about 8 feet long, so we didn't have to cut anything. We used 2x4s to frame it and the wall, and then those 1x4s went horizontally on the frame. They were spaced just right to hang the small pots. So you can either use cedar or pine, or you could even use repurposed fence boards. But I like the look of cedar, and so that's what we went with. The spacing does matter. It has to be wide enough for the hooks and the pots so that they can securely latch, but close enough that it supports the weight. The pots. These pots are small white pots. They're lightweight, they're easy to move, and perfect for strawberries. I brought these at IKEA, but I've also seen them on Amazon, and I did have to drill a 3/4 inch hole in all the pots to make kind of prevents overwatering and keeps the roots warm. The soil, every pot is filled with an organic potting mix. It's not garden soil, which I added a generous portion of perlite, and I added compost that was available at a local lot for free. This blend of potting mix, it stays very airy and it drains super well. With strawberries, absolutely love it. The fertilizer, I feed with Master Blend, which it's a liquid, and I reconstitute it into a large bucket for every few 2 to 3 weeks during the growing season. In small containers, nutrients, they wash out very quickly. So a gentle, regular feeding schedule keeps the berries coming. The look, the wall becomes a cheerful grid of green leaves and bright red berries. It's tidy, uplifting, and a joy to look at. Planting the strawberries, for a wall garden, I recommend the ever-bearing variety because they fruit all year long. Some great choices are Albion. They're very sweet, firm, and they're very heat tolerant, which is great for California growers. The Seascape, these are very productive, great flavor. And there's the Evie 2, excellent for containers. And lastly, there's Ozark Beauties. Classic, they're reliable, easy for beginners. One plant strawberries per pot. Keep the crowns right above the soil level and water gently to settle the roots. Strawberries, they're very forgiving, perfect for gardeners of all age. Caring for your wall? Well, watering. A watering can work just fine, especially if you enjoy the ritual, but on my wall, I use a top drip system that gently trickles down from the highest row to the lowest row. It saves my shoulders, it saves time, and it gives each pot a slow, even drink. Even if you have arthritis or limited mobility, or that watering can feel heavy at times, this is kind of the system that works as a wonderful upgrade by the top feeders. I feed a light dose of this master blend every few weeks, and I keep the berries sweet and it keeps them plentiful. The sunlight, they're out in true sun. Above 6 hours a day is recommended. Pest control, because the plants are elevated, I get fewer pests. Birds still try, but I don't mind sharing a few berries, but for the most part, they're pretty well protected. Harvesting and enjoying, well, I harvest straight from the wall. It's pure joy. And you just walk up, lift a leaf, and there's a perfect berry waiting for you. No bending, no kneeling, no dirt in your shoes. And the flavor, warm from the sun, sweet, and grown with your own hands. It's unbeatable. So, if you're a senior gardener or simply someone who wants beauty without the backache, consider creating your own strawberry wall. It is simple, it's rewarding, and it turns even a small space into a tiny orchard. Thank you for joining me today. And if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more senior friendly gardening, wellness, and joyful living. Remember, growing older is living bolder, and I will see you next time. Thanks again.